So great to be here. My name is Michael Mallon. I have the pleasure of serving as Queensborough President Donovan Richard Jr.'s Director of Intergovernmental Affairs. And it gives us great pleasure to virtually present the third annual Phagwah Holi celebration here tonight in collaboration with the Phagwah Parade of New York. And this is this is such a joyous celebration, and it gives me great pleasure now to introduce our Queensborough President Donovan Richards Jr., who will greet you all this evening.
Good evening. I'm Queensborough President Donovan Richards. And first, I want to extend congratulations to the Hindu community for the work that everyone is doing to maintain our diverse culture and faith right here in the world's borough. Queens, as you know, is the most diverse county in the world, with 200 spoken languages and residents from 190 countries. As borough president, my staff represents the fabric of Queens, and I encourage everyone to reach out with all community issues that you may have from time to time. I emphasize that Queensborough Hall is for the people, and my office is here to work for all of Queens. I would like to thank my staff and all the participants for organizing this Phagwah Holi event. Thank you. I know this year feels a lot different because of COVID 19, but we look forward to celebrating with you in person next year. To everyone, happy Phagwah, happy Holi, greetings and best wishes to you for continuing to share your faith and rich culture with us, and we look forward to celebrating in the years ahead. We reside in a county where everyone is respected and protected, regardless of race, religion, culture, or origin. And today is a proof of us coming together and sharing in this celebration. As your borough president, I am so grateful to be given the opportunity to serve the most diverse county in a borough of families. Since commencing my tenure in office, I've addressed COVID 19 and healthcare, housing, businesses, food, transportation, education, tourism, and more that I feel is of immediate importance to move this borough forward and fast to the benefits of all residents. The new Queens is in the making for all. Today, as we celebrate Holi, let us pledge to achieve only goodness for our humankind and to unite and strengthen our great borough in all communities. As we celebrate Holi, let the strength of love, unity, and inclusion continue to make our community stronger and strengthen our borough. Happy Holi. Happy Phagwah.
And now we will hear an opening prayer from Pandit Prakash Prasad.
Namaste, and welcome to this year's Holi celebrations. As we celebrate the festival of color, in these challenging times, of this festival. To this world, may the beauty May the fragrance be a part of our lives. We chant the Gayatri Mantra and we ask God that we go forward. May we continue to make rational, reasonable, and righteous decisions. Om Bhurabhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodaya. A prayer from Holi Utsav. Om Shatayudhaya Shataviryaya Shatotaye Bhimatishaye Shatam Yona Sharado Ajijadindro Nesharati Duritani Vishva Swaha. We pray to that God who has unlimited divine powers, full in energy and protector of all, that God who is the destroyer of the unrighteous and the victorious to remove all our tendencies. For this we offer this oblation. And as we continue, we pray that may God bless us, remove any kind of pain, any kind of deficiency that we may have in our thinking, in our emotions, and even in our bodies. We ask God to listen to our prayers in these challenging times. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhavit. We pray for peace to all, peace from above, from below, and from all directions. May whatever we use as food, as water, may all things righteous bring us peace, and may peace bring peace to all of us. Om Dhyau Shanti Rantarikshagvam Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapa Shanti Roshadhaya Shanti Vanaspatya Shanti Vishve Deva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagum Shanti Shanti Reva Shanti Sama Shanti Redhi. Om Shanti 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 Om. Namaste.
And now we're going to hear the national anthem from Victoria Laban of Vicky's Entertainment.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner
Well, following that powerful opening prayer and that beautiful rendition of our nation's national anthem is an invocation dance from Urvashi Kisun.
Sare रमणीय वदन राजाधिराज पूजित चरण आजीवन रमणीय वदन तुजन मनोरथ पूर्ण चतुरा तुजन मनोरथ पूर्ण चतुर निजಗಳ ಶೋಭಿತ ಮಣಿಮಯಗಾರ ಸುಜನ ಮನೋರಥ ಪೂರಣ ಚತುರ ನಿಜಗಳ ಶೋಭಿತ ಮಣಿಮಯಗಾರ ಅಜವ ವಂದಿತ ವಾಸುದೇವ ಚರಣಾಮೃತ ಸಕಲ ವೇದ ಸತಾಭಾವತು ಶ್ರೀ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಕಾಮಕೋಟಿ ಪೀಠ ನಿವಾಸಿ श्री सरस्वती सरस्वती सरस्वती
Thank you. Such talent, such immense talent. And on the heels of that powerful dance, we welcome Tara Sitaram, who will present the bhajan for Holi.
Holi aayi re Holi, Holi aayi re Holi, aaj Holi aayi re Holi, Holi aayi re. खेले मसाने में होली दिगंबर, खेले मसाने में
beautiful, such musicianship. We are really, what a treat for all of us. And now, to provide a synopsis on Holi, we welcome Nayana Chetram Sri Trimurti Bhavan.
In the Hindu calendar. It is one. Namaste. My name is Nayana Chetram. Holi is one of the most festive holidays in the Hindu calendar. It is widely celebrated as a festival of spring, a festival of colors, and a festival of love. Over the years, the Holi festival has transcended cultures and has gained mass appeal because of its deep significance and important message. The most common symbolic significance of Holi is Bhagwan Vishnu's protection of his dear devotee, Prahlad, who was subject to death by his very own father just because he had accepted Bhagwan Vishnu as the supreme Godhead. As a little boy, Prahlad chose to follow the path of righteousness, which was a different one than his father's, Hiranyakashipu, who was an evil demon king. Hiranyakashipu proclaimed himself to be God and demanded Prahlad to worship him as such. However, Prahlad was an ardent devotee of Bhagwan Vishnu and did not bend to his father's unrighteous demands and evil ways. Instead, Prahlad would declare Bhagwan Vishnu to be the omnipotent and omniscient Lord. Prahlad's refusal to acknowledge Hiranyakashipu as a god enraged Hiranyakashipu more and more until his rage knew no bounds. So, he ordered that his very own son be killed. There were multiple attempts to take Prahlad's life, but each attempt failed. Bhagwan Vishnu had used his divine powers to protect Prahlad. Eventually, Hiranyakashipu summoned his sister Holika for help. They schemed to burn Prahlad alive. Holika would sit Prahlad on her lap, and together they would be set ablaze. Holika would be protected by a special cloak that prevented her from being harmed by fire. And according to the plan, Prahlad would perish in the fire. However, as the fire was lit, and Prahlad realized he couldn't escape Holika's grip, he prayed to his beloved Bhagwan. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. With the grace of Bhagwan Vishnu, the cloak unwrapped itself from around Holika and covered Prahlad, thereby protecting him from the fire. Prahlad was unharmed, and instead, Holika succumbed to the flames and perished. Hiranyakashipu would later meet his demise at the hands of Bhagwan Vishnu in his Narasimha form. Prahlad's story is a true testament to the power of devotion and the victory of good over evil. From a religious perspective, the festival of Holi reaffirms our faith and signifies the triumph of good over evil. The Holi festival occurs at the beginning of spring, which is significant for being a season of renewal. As the plants spring back to life, and as the flowers bloom colorfully, so too we must be able to rid ourselves of all negative tendencies and be recharged with greater zest to attain all that is pure and good. The plethora of colors of the Holi powder celebrates the diversity in all of us and our ability to unite in peace, harmony, and the common good. if we embrace the significance and message of Holi, not only will we better ourselves, but the world at large will benefit. Thank you.
Wow. Well, I hope that you're similarly inspired, all you who are here tonight, by that story of the triumph of goodness and the spirit of unity and positivity. I know, speaking for myself, I am. So I want to thank everyone here tonight who's been contributing to this wonderful celebration. Next, we will, for the Chowtal presentation, we welcome Pandit Laxman and Gyan Vidyala. Wow, what a powerful presentation. We have such immense talent in the city of New York and particularly in the borough of Queens. So I want to thank Pandit Lakshman and Gyan Vidyala for that. And for our next presentation, we welcome Pandit Deepak Raman of the Arya Spiritual Center.
Namaste, and may I ask you to join in a short prayer? Om Bhur Bhuvaswaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Prachodaya. Om. My dear friends, I am very, very happy and pleased to bring you a short message on the significance of Holi on behalf of the Irish Spiritual Center of New York. Holi is a very, very ancient Hindu festival, also known as the Festival of Spring, the Festival of Colors, and the Festival of Love. The festival is also known as Phagwah, since it is celebrated in the lunar Hindu month of Phalgun. And the festival this year in New York will be celebrated on March the 20th. Holi usually falls on the full moon of the month of March. And on the day before the full moon, there's a celebration called Holika Dahan, a huge bonfire in which a legendary villainous figure called Holika is burnt in that fire. And then the succeeding day, the day after Holika Dahan, is referred to as the Holi, or the celebration of vibrant colors and a riot, an explosion of this colorful mixing of people and having a wonderful time. Holi actually began as a spring festival, the arrival of spring, a festival that heralds the arrival of spring. And actually it had its roots in a Thanksgiving celebration for the winter harvest. Having taken its birth in the Indian subcontinent, which was largely in those ancient times agrarian, depending on agriculture for the prosperity of the people. A bountiful harvest meant a lot to the society. And so at the end of the winter harvest and to herald the spring, huge yajnas or havan or Thanksgiving celebrations were held, and this began the tradition of Holi. It's a time when the spring is also coming, the spring season and the blossoming of the trees and flowers. And there's a very beautiful sense of love abounding in the atmosphere. And for many, it's a day, a festive day to meet others, to play, to laugh, to mix freely, to forget and to forgive, and to repair broken relationships. This is a beautiful festival, and it is creating such a wonderful atmosphere in the society and in the social fabric. As you all are aware, Holi in New York is a time when the entire community gets together and joins in the big celebration. However, due to the current restrictions, we may not have this open air celebration on the parade. But nevertheless, let us enjoy Holi this year in our own way, in our own restricted way. Let us remember the wonderful significance of the giving of thanks for whatever we have in terms of our harvests in life at this time and our circumstances, and welcoming the wonderful spring season, which we look forward to in anticipation, where life is renewed, where the energy is increased and enhanced, and where there's beauty and love surrounding and abounding all around. I want to take the opportunity on behalf of the Irish Spiritual Center to wish all of us a beautiful Phagwah Holi Celebration 2021. God bless. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you.
I want to thank Pandit Deepak Raman from the Arya Spiritual Center for that prayer and for those enlightening remarks. And next, we will be treated to a performance by Mayuri Bhattacharjee of the American Bengali Hindu Foundation.
শিরিষের ঝিরি ঝিরি পাতায় ধীরি ধীরি ঝিরি ঝিরি নুপুর বাজায় বন শিরিষের ঝিরি ঝিরি পাতায় ধীরি ধীরি ঝিরি ঝিরি নুপুর বাজায় তোমার ছায়ায় নেচে বেড়ায় তোমার ছায়ায় নেচে বেড়ায় মায়া হরিণী কার মঞ্জির ঋণী ঝিনি বাজে চিনি চিনি আমারও গানে তারি চরণের অনুরণনে ছন্দ জাগে গন্ধে রূপে রসে বরণে আমারও গানে তারি চরণে অনুরণনে ছন্দ জাগে গন্ধে রূপে রসে বরণে কান পেতে রই দুয়ার পাশে তারি আশার আভাস আসে কান পেতে রই দুয়ার পাশে তারি আশার আভাস আসে ঝংকার তোলে মনের বীণায় ঝংকার তোলে মনের বীণায় বিনবাদিনী কার মঞ্জির ঋণী ঝিনি বাজে চিনি চিনি প্রাণের মাঝে সদা বাজে প্রাণের মাঝে সদা বাজে তারি রাগিনী কার মঞ্জির ঋণী ঝিনি বাজে চিনি চিনি কার মঞ্জির ঋণী ঝিনি বাজে চিনি চিনি
That was, we were treated to a performance by Virendra Bankar and Bharad Samaj. That was following a performance by Mayuri Bhattacharjee of the American Bengali Hindu Foundation, and such powerful pieces those were. And then next, we will be treated to a performance by the United Madrasi Association.
On behalf of the Madrasi Association, we wish all of you a happy Holi.
that was wonderful. And I want to thank our performers, everybody who has contributed so greatly to this event. And to close us off, a song by Virendra Bankar. Join me in welcoming her today.
रंग बरसे रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे आर कीने मारी पिचकारी तोरी पिंगी अगिया ओ रंग रसिया रंग रसिया ओ रंग बरसे रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे सोने की थारी में जोना पर
Sorry, folks, please bear with us as we address some technical difficulties.
बलम तरसे रंग बरसे लौंगा इलायची का लौंगा इलायची का बीड़ा लगाया लौंगा इलायची का बीड़ा लगाया और चाबे गोरी का यार बलम तरसे रंग बरसे ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize that we're dealing with some technical difficulties. It's the nature of this pandemic and the realities that we're all contending with at this time. So we thank you, and we appreciate your patience at this time. I think there's some issues with the video. So what I'm going to do is thank you all very much. I want to thank the Phagwah Parade of New York for collaborating with us, and the Arya Spiritual Center and the Federation of Hindu Mandirs for co-sponsoring this event. I want to acknowledge some of the dancers of Jayanti Bhattacharya's dancers who are not acknowledged. I want to acknowledge specifically Shani Chowdhury, who danced with Mayuri earlier this evening. Thank you again to all the organizations who have worked with us to put on this event. We know, those of you who are participating with us at home, that this has been an incredibly challenging time for you and your families. We hope that this program and these performances serve as a burst of joy in your lives, and we can't wait to celebrate with you in person. We know that now that vaccines are here, and by the way, Borough President Richards is working diligently with the Department of Health at all levels of government to deliver those vaccines to you and to your family. We know that now that we are beginning to get vaccinated, that it will not be long before we can all celebrate in person. So may the spirit of Holi give you joy and your family's joy during these difficult times. And again, on behalf of Queensborough President Donovan Richards Jr. and all his staff, I want to wish you a wonderful, joyous, happy Holi. Thank you very much.